We're on Facebook only now, guys. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm the director here at Blind Cat Rescue and Sanctuary. If you guys aren't aware of what's going on here, we're building into the future.
Gabby!
Hi, Gabby. We're building into the future. We're taking 20 years of experience of running Blind Cat Rescue and we're applying it to one building for the cats. We're having lots of issues.
Angel's watching. Angel, what up?
What up? We've been battling termites, moisture control. A lot of those things can be helped with heat or centralized AC and heat, and that's something that we can't take the cats out of the building. It's just there's a lot of wear and tear going on with the buildings. So Allison and I and the board of directors of Blind Cat Rescue decided that this is the best way that we can provide for the cats, and let's go check it out. Without further ado, there's plenty of ways to help. We do have naming rights, guys.
Gabby, those windows are nice. Look at those windows.
Yeah. They're gonna be tinted, y'all. So if you guys been to the rescue before, we don't have tinted windows. So it gets really hot in the building. We're having a lot of, we are state regulated. So the rooms get it's hard to keep them a moderate temperature on what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, let's touch that.
We're raising $2 million. We have raised $500,000 so far before we launched the fact that we're building the building. And we have about $38,000 raised towards our $100,000 matching gift. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Our plan here is to build this building brick by brick, but they're moving faster than we are. This is going to be room 1's catio. This will be a leukemia. This is the leukemia FIV site. Hand that over, Allison. Show them. This is super exciting.
We're having some noise issues, but I think it's going to be like that because they're working. Got to keep working.
Yeah, we got to keep working. I'll try to yell at you guys. They are putting in windows today, so super, super exciting. They're bigger windows. What's really cool once we go into the building, how big the viewing windows are, that as soon as you guys walk into the building, being able to see the cats right away instead of a little screen door. One of the ways that we're raising money for this building is by naming our opportunities. That is located on our website. You and a group of friends can also do that. Just email us at Blind Cat Rescue. If you want to be a part of BCR's future and a permanent thing, just let us know.
Garrett, if you go on our website, you can actually see the layout and everything.
Yeah, we'll try to explain it to you. It's going to be really hard because the walls are not up yet. We're just looking at the bones.
BlindCatRescue.com.
www.blindcatrescue.com. Yeah, don't forget HTTPS //. So one of the issues, we don't have such a high pitch now, so we're actually going to have, instead of the floor fans, we're actually going to have ceiling fans across the patio. Pause for the work. So each patio is going to be regulated. We also are getting soffit up here too, so when it comes to pressure washing, and we're getting hurricane, not like full grade like what Florida has to, but hurricane grade shutters for the outdoors so we can properly seal them from all the rain. One of the things in the roll tops in the current buildings, when it does rain sideways or the wind is kicked up, it does rain into the building. So they took a lot of Southeastern Construction Company of Hope Mills has done a wonderful job of listening to all of our concerns about this. So they're going to make this airtight, lots of shade. It feels a lot cooler in here than it does in the building over there. And I was just standing over there in room 4 earlier. So you can already feel the temperature difference. Another thing that we're bringing to our concerns is that we have bigger walls than what the building was made of. Our old buildings are metal structures that were modded into a sanctuary. So although they have done a wonderful 15 years since they've been built, this is built to last. This is going to all the repetitive cost it is to maintain those buildings with the wear and tear. It makes more sense for the new building at this point. Let's see, where am I at? All right, so we're in room 2. So we're adopting the same method that where you guys saw the doors from the cat doors from the screen doors in the old building. They're in the wall. That's happening here. It's going to be better to insulate. To fix our termite issue, what they're going to be doing is putting in a tube system
in the
so that
wall.
they can come in and treat it 4 times a year. Waiting for the saw. Okay. So we don't have to worry about the termites coming in and taking our bones away, which also helps with mold, fungus growth, all sorts of, and then just the cats breathing in termite excretions, you know what I'm saying? You want a nice quality air. Speaking about good quality air, another thing that we're doing is Alana's thought process for using the AC filter, or the AC window units was so nothing that might be contagious spread into another room. So what we did is take that, we're using a centralized AC system, but we're going to have hospital grade HEPA filtering in the building. So you come out, look how big this viewing window is. It's 5 feet by 5 feet. Betty is gonna love this. He's gonna be so ecstatic about this. I think Allison and I were talking about putting a bench here.
That's what I was gonna say. It would be so cute to have like a little bench on either side.
So you guys can. So Mr. Betty can beg for his treats.
Stare into your soul.
And sit here and look at them. This is what's considered the lobby space. This is going to be used for lots of uses. And eventually have our med station, as well as more seating. And when we have like the boss program, some of our concepts like counseling or therapist sessions that we work with the college, working with North Carolina State Visually Impaired, it gives us more of an opportunity to be able to host our local homeschool groups that they can come in and learn more about blind, leukemia, and FIV positive cats, as well as just learning about what it means to take care of a cat in general. So we're super excited about that. What's super exciting, at least the volunteers and staff are, we get 2 litter boxes, human litter boxes now, folks with 1, and it is going to be wheelchair accessible. That is something as well, because we want to make sure that we're able to have where everyone can come and enjoy it. Because our current buildings aren't wheelchair. Allison, do you want to take them into the back rooms, laundry rooms, and talk about them?
It's like a slow connection. Can you go on your phone and see if it's like laggy? I don't think the comments are loading. This is the laundry room. Oh. Ooh, washer. Ooh, 3 washers. Look at all this space for laundry. Oh, it's slow. Slow connection. But this will help even more so with all the heat and stuff. All the dryers will be in one spot.
We're good.
I am. You keep saying slow connection.
Yeah. It's like lagging behind.
Like slightly lagging. Oh, like you can look at the donkeys while you're folding laundry. Mandy said it's big enough for her double bed. I think this might be big enough for a couple king beds.
This is bigger than my first apartment. So this will also allow us to have more volunteers. If you've ever been to the rescue in the morning, on how hectic it is it's hard to get volunteers involved. Now we have dedicated spaces that people can come out and help. There's going to be a bunch of cabinets here, dryers on this side,
Counters.
Yeah.
We're still not sure about the grand opening. Grand opening has not been determined yet.
They are ahead of schedule, but they did warn me that we're going to be in a bit of a lull while we're getting in our siting and all sorts of stuff. So the original date was a year to 18 months from
I'm cutting off your head.
February.
We are doing some special fundraising, Christy, but if you guys have any ideas and you want to shoot us an email, we would love more ideas. We have merch right now, the matching.
So ways that you can help out right now, guys, is we do have the cat structuring crew t-shirts. Those proceeds go directly into the funds for the building, as well as advertisement for Blind Cat Rescue and the cats here. This is building their future and their home and their impact. We also have a donation link. We have a $100,000 matching gift. We are at about $38,000 so far for that. We're trying to raise, so we're at a little under $1 million to go. We do have naming opportunities. If you go to our website at www.blindcatrescue.com, where it'll have the layout of the rooms, and so you can name a catio, a room. We have the big lobby space where it's going to have a lot of seating and
the merch.
What was it?
Merch area.
We'll have a merch area. We'll also have our adoption room. That's something that a lot of people have been having questions about. I want to make sure that everyone knows that the cats that came in through BCR's doors, this is their forever home. We are not going to be adopting them out. We made that promise. The adoption room is something that Allison and I have debated on or been thinking on how can we make our impact greater. Not only with this new building is establishing on our mission, and one of those ideas is to be able to adopt out FID and blind cats to start off with. The hardest part of this job is saying no. We have to say no several times throughout the day. But if we're able to provide a forever home to those who most in need and help just find some cats their forever home with another loving family, that's what we're trying to do. So just want to rest assured, guys, we are still a sanctuary. We are just putting more into the rescue as well, and providing more homes, making a greater impact. The room that we're in right now, this is kind of where all the magic is going to happen as far as the cleaning stuff. We're going to have our food storage in here. Dishes, our beautiful mop sink that everyone who has cleaned at BCR, there's no trek now outside the building. We have a mop sink.
You will not get wet dumping the mop bucket.
Yeah, that's a big in the rain, in the snow.
And someone said you can raise money doing a Panda Express fundraiser.
Oh, I'll have to look into that.
You have to order through the app. No delivery service or in-store purchase. 28% off.
Well, thank you for letting us know. We also have a quarantine room. Now, I know it looks small. We are still planning on another big question that we're getting is, what are we doing with the old buildings? Well, building 1 was the first building that was known as Snickers Place. Is having major foundation issues, and it's quite literally sliding into the swamp. So we're going to repurpose that as a storage building. House 2, once we can get all the cats moved and settled, our plan is to use that as a quarantine space for our adoptables, or some of we do like a big intake of cats, kind of like what's going on right now with Vinny, Scone. Who else came in during that time?
Clover.
So that helps us with the overflow for that. So the buildings are still being used, but what we have to do is some major repairs before it's to solve all those problems. It won't be 4 rooms. We're gonna just rebuild the walls and be able to put in some stuff. And what else? What else, guys? What else are we gonna look at? This is so exciting.
We're getting a water fountain. A water fountain. So we're getting a water fountain right here.
Oh yeah. That would be nice.
We get a fountain too now.
Yeah.
Not just the cats.
Not just the cats, it's also for humans too. You gotta hydrate. So this is gonna be the blind side. We're memorializing the old building. So this is kind of referencing building 1 with the blind cats, and then 6 years later when we started introducing in FIV and a little bit later at FALB cats, that is going to be there.
Huge. I said huge. We didn't come in through the entrance. We came in through the side. This is an MTV Cribs.
Yeah, so this is what is labeled as the adoption room for the cats that are available. This is the community room. And then this is kind of like an administrative side of BTR. This room right here is going to be where we put all of our beds and all the important stuff for BCR as far as for breakfast for the cats care. And then this is going to be the director's office. And then the social media room, and this is going to be a closet here for backdoor.
I can fit through the wall.
That's crazy, girl. So super exciting.
Betty, we're keeping Betty Harris.
A lot of people go, why are we going into one building? This is going to be so much better for the cats. We are underneath one building, one roof. We'll be able to, it's not walking. How would you say this?
What? What'd you say? Oh, we're making it so everyone's under one roof. So, it's because nobody can be in 2 places at once. So this will just help. And we got these big viewing windows so we can really keep an eye on everyone. Literally just taking a stroll down the lobby. And God forbid anything crazy happens, we don't have to run across the driveway anymore.
That is true. We've had some emergencies with cats and having to go into whatever location, and then our staff and volunteers not being able to find us because we're in a different in one of the buildings. Because technically we're Grizzly in our offices, and Buddy and Tiana, Jet, Cookie. That's its own building that kind of was put together by a little bridge, Mia's Bridge. So it's 3 different buildings that we're running through. Huh? Mia's little troll bridge. All love in my heart.
She loves it.
She loves the bridge. Alright guys. I'm going to give us about another 2 minutes so we can get up. We got it.
Bathroom.
These guys are working super hard on our windows today, so we want to get out of their hair and thank them for inviting us into the building and getting a sneak peek. Allison just tried out the toilet.
That's not there. Sink.
Oh my gosh, we get sinks. I know. No more all crowding the seats. We get sinks in the bathroom.
That would be absolutely wonderful if we could have a vet on site, Carla.
That is something that we're doing with baby steps. The plan is to eventually be able to help with our local community in Robeson County and be able to help spay neuter teen our groups. The number one cause for blindness in cats is untreated upper respiratory infections. And how does that happen? That is without human intervention. Litters that are born and getting sick. So if we're able to help our community and help educate people on that as well, and provide that, and then also getting the added bonus for our sanctuary cats being able to, why are you laughing?
It's a song playing in the background.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No. Talking about a holiday in England.
Yeah.
It's called St. George Day.
St. George.
Oh my goodness, slow connection.
Alright, guys. We're gonna have to go, but I'm super excited to share this with you guys. I hope you guys got it. Now that you saw the layout, now you get to walk through the building, that you guys are marking it on your calendar and stuff for the new forever home for Blind Cat Rescue Sanctuary. Thank you so much for 20 years of support, and Allison. Thank you for 20 years of support. I know. And thank you for the future.
See you at 3.